What's up, family? It's your girl Jazmin J, and we are back for another episode of CCGo, where we highlight leaders who are cultivating legacy and impact. Today, we have a very, very special guest, Mr. Chip Baker, coming all the way from Conroe to sit and talk with us. Chip is a motivational speaker, a podcast host, an author, and all the things. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I've been looking forward to this.
No problem. How you feeling?
I'm good. You know, glad to be in this amazing space that you have.
Thank you.
I've been looking forward to having a conversation with you. I've been following you for a while. Love what you do. Love what you're about.
Appreciate it.
And I'm just grateful to have the opportunity to come chop it up with you.
Yes, yes, yes. So let's dig into it because I'm very inspired by the things that you do. Being an
Thank you so
author,
much.
being a motivational
Yeah.
speaker. I see you go speak to a lot of teams, a lot of big organizations, and I just think that's a big thing because it shows leadership. So how did you get to where you are now, Chip?
I think the word that comes up from is organically.
Okay.
But I think the big man gives us all talents and traits, that are special to us.
Yes.
But it's our job to figure out what that is, and then match the gas and operate within that.
Yep.
And so, I always like to give my background. I come from a family of educators and church folk.
Okay, okay.
Right? No S. And, we was in church a lot. right?
Yes.
But it was that way because my mom was the minister of music in our churches, and but I say that too because I was taught as a young guy to live a life of service.
Yes, for sure.
And so I've just strived to do things in my life to make them proud. Been an educator for a long time, coach for a long time as well, and just the organic thing. I was asked as we had games like, "Hey, you give the pep talk, or you do this, or and just organically, I was getting reps at being a speaker, if
Yeah.
you will. And so now, that's just what I do.
I know that's right. So, like you say, it happened organically. So, once it started happening, did you have to pinch yourself, or did you just wake up and you was like speaking on big stages, or how did that process evolve?
And I pinch myself
I
every
bet.
day. Like I walked in this place and I was like, wow, I pinched myself. I saw
Yeah.
the lights, camera action.
Yeah,
Had me saying, I'm sorry. No.
I know that's right.
No, I just for me, I'm a real humble guy, man. I was raised in a small hometown with a single parent mom, and so I'm just grateful for the experiences, right? I don't look at it as man, I speak on these stages. I got over 30. I don't look at it like that. I look at it as man, I'm just a dude from a small hometown, just
Yeah.
grateful for the opportunities. But what that does for me though is it keeps things in perspective for me. It allows me to remain humble.
Yes.
But it also allows me to be hungry, right? To help others, to give that, because I know what it feels like to receive, people pouring into me,
Definitely.
people looking out for me, people showing me the way. And so,
Yeah.
and I'm just grateful to be in the space of where I am. And man, it's crazy, some of the rooms or some of the places.
Yeah.
And so I just strive to take it in and learn and continue to grow.
Definitely, definitely. I always say as people of service, people that serve and
Yeah.
and community leaders and things of that nature, we pour out a lot into other people.
Yeah.
So how does Chip pour into himself? How does Chip stay
Man.
motivated in everything that he's doing?
That's a great question, because I think, as you know, with people like that do those kind of things, it's a continual process,
Yeah.
right? But early on in the journey, we realize that we can't pour out of an empty cup.
Right.
You know-
Sometimes we learn that the hard way.
Oh, without a doubt, right? And so we have to learn to prioritize. We have to learn to have time management. We have to be able to say no to some things
Yep.
that's not important to us, so it sets us up to be able to say yes
Yes.
to the things that are important to
For
us.
sure.
And so, for me, I'm really conscious about that. I really strive to be intentional about my time. As a young guy, I used to see older people be upset when people will waste their time, I'm there right now. Like
Yes,
so, like
definitely.
don't waste my time. Like
Right.
if we say we're gonna do something,
Let's
like
do it.
same with us here. Like man, I'm telling you, hey, it says I'm supposed to be here at this time.
Right.
It takes me this amount, so I want to make sure that I respect others' time too. And so I just think it's a culmination of things. Just I think the main thing is just being intentional and having the awareness
Yes.
that we do need to be filled in, and we do need to get rest because
Right.
rest allows us to refuel and be better.
Yes, for sure. I ended last year resting. Like typically I always end the year because I believe you should end the year the way you want to start the year. So I'm ending the year like grinding, because I want to start the year with momentum. But
Right.
this year I did something different. Even though I still started the year with momentum mentally, but I slowed down
That's
at the end
good.
of last year, just
That's
to
real good.
take a breath.
Yeah.
See what's good, what's not so good, where I need to pivot and things like that. And I think as leaders, we don't do enough of that.
We have to have that. When you said it, it made me think about reflection time.
Yeah.
Right. So I think it's really cool that you said that because I do that too. I guess having a background in sports or
Yep.
education. I think everything is in seasons.
Yes.
Right. And there's a
Me
season.
too.
There's a season and a time for everything.
Yeah.
Right. And so I know if I can just like grind for this amount of whatever months, then I know I'm gonna get some rest at this time.
Yes.
So you look forward to those and you set those things up in your life. But then even bigger than that, we have to have daily reflection time.
Definitely.
Because so now, I have to say, okay, I did this good today. This was all right. Ooh, I messed that up today. I need to be better on that. And then tomorrow, make your list of things, your to-dos, all that thing. Then tomorrow, hit the ground running.
Yeah.
That allows you to have daily growth.
Yes.
And before you know it, you'll have a week. You're like, oh man, it's pretty cool. I've done some good stuff. In a month, and you go on, you continue that cycle. Then you get to, like you said, the end of the year. Okay, let's take a deep breath.
Definitely.
Let's look back on it. Let's reflect. And then now when the new year comes, it's on.
Yeah. You know exactly what needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's one word you would use to describe where you are in your life today?
Man, that's good. That's deep right there. What's one word I would use to describe where I am today in my
Or what
life?
season of your life you're in?
Awareness.
Okay.
I think, and this is good. I think I'm aware, just like we've already talked about in the interview, I'm aware that the big man has blessed me to be
Yeah.
fortunate to achieve some really cool things.
Yeah.
Right? I'm aware that no significant success happens alone. I'm aware that I'm striving to be a great teammate so that we all can grow and so that we all can win.
Yes.
Right? I'm aware that if I don't do the things that I'm supposed to do to be the best version of myself, the people that I love and care about don't win.
Yeah.
So I think, like right now where I am, I'm truly grateful for it all.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also aware that like it's bigger and better out there too.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of in that good. Another word would be balance. Awareness to have balance, I guess.
Yeah.
But awareness is the word that comes up for me. I'm aware.
Definitely. That was good. And, you mentioned about like having that significant success. You can't do it alone.
Yeah.
And then working to be a good team person.
Yeah.
I just think that's really big because that's how I am. I know that for a certain level of success, you can't get there one deep. So
Yeah.
I never even started alone. Like when I first started this particular business, the first thing I did was get a team before I even
Yeah.
had clients, just because I knew where God was taking me and how big this was going to be.
Yeah.
But I think that sometimes we don't talk enough about how important a team is and how important it is for a leader to center themselves and align themselves and get themselves right to be able to
Yeah.
attract the right teammates or partnerships to really be able to get you to that next level. So in your career, can you talk anything about like partnerships or being part of a team or being a part of something that's bigger than you?
My whole life has been that.
Yeah.
All the way from my single parent mom being my first head coach.
I know that's right.
Like from a kid, boy, you ain't gonna do that. Like, boy, you do. Like,
Right.
and I'll share this story, and this is a pretty good one. So growing up, we didn't have a washer and dryer in the house, so we had to go to the laundromat, to the
Yeah.
washing area to wash our
washing
clothes.
area, yeah.
Right? And so, my mom, my coach, she come in, she say, boy, because I was the strongest. And I have a younger sister that's 4 years younger than me. And so, she say, hey, you go round up all the clothes and you bring them in here in the living room, right? And you bring the sheet 'cause we can afford no baskets, right? Come on.
Put in the sheet.
Yeah,
Drag
put
the
in the
sheet out
sheet,
here.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you separate and put in the sheet. And so, the whole process, now you load and all of my sister, you go gather up the quarters and the washing powder.
Yep. All
not,
the things.
not the detergent, but the
The
washing
washing
powder.
powder.
Right? And so we gather things. So we get there, we go. Okay, now you unload, yada, yada, darks, lights, all of those things, separate them, this. And you go through the process. And then, of course, switch it out, dry, fold, put it up, bring it home.
Yeah.
But I sped up the story, but everything is a team.
Yeah.
So like growing up, I played 4 sports for 4 years in high school.
What sport you
And when
played,
we football, basketball, baseball, and track.
Wow.
And so we get to that Saturday morning when we go, I'm dead, I'm tired. I had a game the night before, so I hurt.
Yeah.
Right. And so, but if I don't get over myself and do what I need to do for my team, my family, then my family don't have clean clothes for the week.
Yeah.
Right? And so everything in life is that way, right? We have to get over ourselves so that we can push ourselves so that we give the people around us the best versions of ourselves so that we are all the best that we can be and so that they can operate too. And so, we all have to look out for one another. And for me, that's what it's about. I mean, pick something. Everything is like that in life.
Yep. And I really think people that come from like a sports background, because I played basketball in high school.
You get it.
I wouldn't say I was good, but yes, I definitely get it and understand sports, unity, team.
Yep.
And that's like you say, that's how I run my life, really. Everything is in quarters. Everything is based on the team. Who's the lead? What part does everybody play and getting this play done?
It's transferable skills.
Yes.
And we didn't even know we were learning skills in our life that's gonna carry us for the
Forever.
rest. Yeah, for the rest of our lives.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay. Well, now I want to, before I get into this, first of all, I want to congratulate you on the release of Go Get It. So,
Thank
7
you.
Principles of Living a Legacy.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure that's not your first book.
No.
Okay. Is that book number what?
Oh, Jazmin. No. I think it's like book number 29.
Chill.
Come on.
Man,
Come on.
cut the cameras.
Come
29
on.
books?
29 is crazy. Yeah.
And this was before any type of tools that help you create books a little bit faster. That means you was writing these books out.
I've been, and most of them, I think 13, probably 15 of them have been collaborative books.
Okay.
So people we have collaborated with, multiple authors.
Oh, wow.
The whole team aspect.
Oh,
like
I bet
all of
those
that.
are fire.
Oh, man. So we did, and this is crazy. So we did the Impact of Influence book series. We did 10 books in that series. We did a tour, 10-city book tour for the first one. And then I was tired. So we didn't do that much for the rest of them. But we, interviews, all of the things, connecting with people. And then just in November, we did a documentary.
Yes, I saw that.
About the impact of influence.
I saw the promo,
Like in a real movie theater. Like crazy, right? And so just those things is awesome. And then now along with the Go Get It, which is the 7 principles to live a legacy in life, but I have the Path for Coaches.
Oh, the Path for Coaches. Okay.
Yeah, and so we're about to drop the 3rd one next month.
So how do you know when it's time to write a book? Because since you done wrote so many, I feel like, like when you've done something for a long time, you know when it's that time. How do you know when it's time for you to write?
I think we have systems and processes in place in our life. And as we do things more, we gain the awareness.
Yep.
Right. So because I speak, because I know that I write, so there's always things that I'm looking for, not even like it just happens. Like I'll see something and it'll spark, and I'll put it in my notes.
Yeah.
And so I just, that's my way of, I'll go back and reference and do all of those things, and then I'll write and piece it all together.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my process of how I do it. But just life experiences.
Yeah.
I think it's not organic to speak or write about something you haven't experienced.
Yeah, definitely. And just the power of reading in general. Like,
Oh man, it takes you so.
man, I think about like in 2024,
Yeah.
the summer of 2024, I challenged myself to read 6 books in the
Mm.
summertime. And the only reason why I was able to accomplish that goal is because I went to London. So I was on a plane for 20 hours in
Whatever it
totality.
takes.
So yeah, I definitely knocked out like 2.5 books during
Whatever it
during
takes.
that time.
Yeah.
But just my mentality, like I was so motivated, so just inspired from all of this knowledge that I was getting from these books. And some of them definitely taught me new tools, but a lot of it was just reminding me who I already knew who I was, or
Yeah,
what
it's
I'm
in you.
capable of.
It's in you.
It's in you
just
already.
have to pull it out.
Yeah.
I think too, just hearing you say that, it makes me think of like growing up, man, I didn't like reading.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, like
me neither.
man, like I think probably the only books that I read were up until like mid college were the books I had to read
From school.
Yeah, and I don't know if I read all of them.
Right, I definitely didn't.
But what happened to me, like I loved music, hip hop.
Yeah.
I love stories. Like the first couple, like Vibe magazine and like Double X, like some of those magazines that like told a backstory of these authors,
Yes.
of these rappers, people in the music industry. And so I was able to gain some. That was before the YouTube,
Yeah.
where you can see all the different documentaries,
behind the scenes
all
and
of that.
stuff.
And so like it was really cool to me to see like, man, how does Russell Simmons become successful? Like
Yeah.
I read his book, like I'm like, man, I read a whole book and I liked it.
Yep.
And so, but
Actually entertaining.
it was actually pretty good,
Yeah.
right? But then it showed you, like you said, man, well, I have some pretty cool things within me, but then it also showed me that it's possible.
Yes, very much so, very, very much so. One books I love is called Profit First. So the reason why I love the book so much is I have some experience in like accounting and that type of
Yeah.
thing. Profit First made it very simple. It was for entrepreneurs, basically teaching you how to track your money but pay yourself first.
Yeah.
Basically. But after I read it, it just simplified things for me because my mind is so analytical and doing accounting for so long for a company and then now doing it on my own.
broke it down for
Yes.
you.
And it
Yeah.
was like, it just made things seem a lot more obtainable.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's the power of like just reading and being
Yeah.
exposed to different things.
And it allows you too to go to places. Like I said, I grew up in a small hometown. Like I can read and have those experiences. I mean, I'm still sitting here in the same place, but I can be in this same place. But reading takes me, like reading, Russell Simmons. Like I went to New York, reading his book. Just
Yeah,
some
feeling
of those,
like you're actually there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it says 7 principles. Can you give us maybe 2 or 3 of those 7 principles?
Yeah. I think the first one of the ones I want to talk about is just being grounded.
Yeah.
That's the first. So I'm an acronym guy, right? So Go Get It is an acronym. It stands for certain things.
Okay.
Right.
Let us know.
So the G is grounded. I think we have to make sure that we are grounded. I think one of the principles that I really love is optimistic. Mm-hmm. It's important.
That's a good one.
Oh man, it's important to. I tell people this. My blood type is B positive.
I
Come
know
on,
that's right.
Come on. And I like to try to stay away from the people with the blood type of negative.
I
right?
know that's right.
And so, man, I just try to find the good in every situation.
Yeah.
Negative is out there, and you just have to find the good. Tenacity is one.
Yeah.
Gratitude is huge.
Definitely.
We have to have that.
Have to have that always.
Man. And then trust.
Yeah.
Trust others, but really trust yourself.
Yeah.
Show yourself that you can do great thing. And then another one is intentions. The I. It's intentions. I love good people with good hearts, with good pure intentions, and you're one of those type of people.
Yeah.
Right?
Thank you.
I love just being around those kind of people. Because you always find opportunities to grow and get better. And we learn and grow with one another
Yep.
when it's that way.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. Okay, so before I transition into a couple more segments that we have before we close out, I want to take this opportunity for you to go ahead and tell the people about the book, where they can get it, and
Yeah.
where they can find it and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
all of my social media is at Chip Baker TSC, as in the Success Chronicles, except for X, Twitter, and that's Chip Baker 19. And so I'm on all of the platforms wherever you want to go. The link to purchase the books are in the bio. They're all on Amazon, Audible, all of the platforms that you Barnes, and they're on all of the platforms. You can just search Chip Baker, and the books will come up. But then if you'd like to have a signed copy of any of them, just check out my social media, and the links are in the bios to my site, and we'll get you taken care of.
Get you taken care of. I know
Yeah.
that's right. So before we get out of here, I want to talk to you a little bit about mindset, then a little bit about the Success Chronicles.
Yeah.
So when it comes to mindset, what do you believe is the number one thing holding people back from getting to our purpose, like working in our purpose or being attached to our purpose? What's holding our people back?
Limiting beliefs.
They don't want to talk about that, Chip.
Yeah.
That's too much.
I said that quick too, didn't I? I didn't hesitate on that one, right?
Yeah.
And you know, I can't talk about other people. I can talk about Chip. I can tell you about my experiences, right?
Right.
And I've seen some other experiences too. But
Yeah.
yeah, limiting beliefs. You know, I could have said, you know, where I'm from, I didn't grow up around people that rode books, or I hadn't seen people do this, and that's crap.
Right.
Right,
That's some
like
BS,
yeah, like I could use that as excuses, but what I chose to do is use it as my motivation and as my drive to push me
Yep.
to say, well, it don't matter if I ain't seen it, I can learn it, I can do it, I can make it, I can go get it.
Yep.
Right?
Period.
Come on. And so I think just the limiting beliefs, we have to believe first of all that, man, we all are one of one.
Yep.
There's nobody in the world that's like us, and we have to operate within that and understand that we are enough. Whoever you are, like whatever situation you're in, you are enough. And you have to believe that and know that like those trials and tribulations that you're growing through,
Growing through.
right?
We picked it up.
Yep. You got to make sure that you grow through it so that on the other side, you know that you're better. Like you've caught the blessings and the lessons.
Yeah.
Right. You've learned the things that you're supposed to learn, because on the other side of it, like you're probably gonna see it again,
Yeah.
or you're probably gonna run into somebody that's gonna experience the same thing, and you can share it with them.
Yeah.
So just know that like all of your experiences, you know, they're not in vain. So in the moment, have the awareness to learn what you're supposed to learn, because I believe that on the other side of our toughest challenges is our maximum growth. Let me give it to him again.
No, that's right.
Let me look at the camera and give it to him again.
Yeah.
On the other side of your toughest challenges is your maximum growth.
That's good,
right,
too.
and that helps us be the best versions of ourselves when we're striving to just live a life and do things that we're supposed to do. So don't limit yourself. If you limit yourself, you limit yourself.
All right. So before we get up out of here, tell us about the Success Chronicles.
Yeah, so the Success Chronicles is my YouTube channel and podcast. Been doing that for like over 9 years.
Shout out to
Crazy.
that.
Wow.
Consistency.
Yep. And that's the word that I would love. I hope that people would say, like, when you think Chip Baker, you think
Yeah.
consistency.
Yeah.
Like, you know what you're gonna get from Chip Baker.
Yeah.
Right. And so I think for me, it's been an awesome journey to interview people that, like my favorite author, and people we watch play on Sundays, and people we listen to their music. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been a really neat journey to be connected with some people. But like for me, I don't really get caught up in it's this person. Like I believe that we can learn from everybody.
Yes.
And
yes.
like people ask me, like, what's the criteria? Like the criteria is, will you talk to me? Okay, well, let's have a conversation,
Right.
man. And so it's been really neat. I'm up to about, like almost 450 episodes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Yeah, thank
Chip.
you so much. And that's just the episode. So like I do like topic sessions. I do like special events. I do interviews. So it's a lot of different things that I've done under the platform. All of that stuff is, the video content is on YouTube, the Success
Yeah.
Chronicles. The audio content is on all of the podcast platforms. So that's the Success Chronicles.
There we have it. There we have it. So before we end every interview that I'm the host of, I like to ask for the guests to give one piece of solid advice to the young people. You already know how I feel about the young people. I feel like you
Yeah.
the same way.
Yeah.
So if we could take this time to just give some advice to the young people that want to get their story out there. Maybe they're thinking about writing a book or
Yeah.
becoming a motivational speaker, because that's really something I've been trying to teach young people. You don't have to wait you could talk about your experiences as 12, 13, 14, 15 years
Yeah.
old and share those stories with other people. So could you just share a little bit of advice with our young folks?
Yeah, I think there's a quote that comes up for me. The expert was once a novice,
Ooh, that's good.
right? And so anybody that's an expert at something, they had to start somewhere,
Yep.
right? So the sooner you decide to start, the sooner you can go get it and make it happen.
Yep.
Right. So like whatever it is you're passionate about, man, go get it. Go do it. The only person that can hold us back is ourselves.
Yes. Yes.
And so
yes.
when we get over that limiting beliefs and really just try it, and what'll happen is like bro, like failure is a part of this
Yes,
part of
it's
the
a part of
process.
the journey.
Right? Like you're gonna fail at some things.
Definitely.
Right? But failure, you learn more from the failures than you do from the successes.
Yes.
So like fail forward. Like learn what you're supposed to learn. The next time, hey, don't do that.
Yep.
Go a different route.
Definitely.
But you'll learn as much as you can learn. And so, man, just go get it and make it happen. And what's crazy is, and this is what I've seen, like, I was thinking about this when you were asking me the questions about like the books, like the number of books, the number of years I've done the podcast. Like, I was thinking about all of those things, like all of that stuff. When I started it, I knew nothing
Me neither.
about any of
Me
it.
neither.
I ain't took no communication classes.
None of that.
No, right, like, bro, speaking, none of that. Like, I've learned it. Like, I've put myself in position to hone my craft on all of that.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I put the work into learning. So, like, just put the work into learning. And what'll happen is, organically, there will be people around you that will see what you're doing. And this is a prime example of
Yes,
that.
yes,
Me being
it
here,
is.
like, you wouldn't have me here just interview if I hadn't done those things.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
True fact.
So I mean, like, just go get it and make it happen.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, this has been a great interview with Chip. I've learned that, hey, at the end of the day, put your mind to something, do the work, be consistent, and go out there and get it, y'all. This has been another beautiful episode of CCGo. If you like, follow, subscribe, leave comments, share with a friend, send to somebody who needs these words of encouragement that Chip came and brought to the show today, and we'll check y'all out on the next episode. Peace.
Go get it.